Hopefully this is seeable. Be able to see this. I see it now. I think we're good. Should be loud and clear. I don't have the game audio in the background. We're good. Cool. Alright, so what's going on? Alright, so just in case you didn't know, this is Tokyo Southwest, episode 12. What is Tokyo Southwest? What I do here is I like to hold myself accountable for the stuff that I work on with my cars projects. I've been trying my hardest to move forward and keep myself accountable, to keep myself motivated, to keep myself going. So that's why I created this. I call it now Project Drift Hawk because I'm building a drift car. This is like a recap. Basically, I'm building a drift car. The 1987 Nissan 200sx, also known as an S12 Silvia. It once had a V6 VG30 under the hood. Well, technically it was like a VG30/33 because it had 33 heads, but back in 2019, my last event, I was drifting since 2011, so a lot of seat time between those times, and the last major event I had was in 2019, and then I had so much runtime until I blew up the motor. Once I blew up the motor, days later, instead of just pulling one out and building another one, a couple days later, my mom passed away. Just suddenly. Yeah, it's been hurtful since, and I haven't been able to get back to the track since. A couple years ago, I tried doing a VG30DE as a project and decided I don't want to go that route. Ended up with this motor here, which is the CA18DET. So let's get you up to speed on episode 1 to 11 now. Oh, okay. So basically, last talk I had, I figured out something. I figured out the gears is wrong and everything else. The timing was wrong, mainly because the gear alignment wasn't lining up right. So last weekend, I readjusted that. I fixed everything, and let's start with the first one. Pretty much this is where I'm going to show. This is what I've done. And after I'm done with what I've done, which I've uploaded 6 videos, do that. That's right on the marks. Best hack ever though. Adding a whiteout here and a whiteout right here, where you need to align that with that line. But yeah, did like 6 videos. I'm just gonna go through them real quick, each and every one. This one is part 1. I did it on the 7th. Basically, I put it all together. Well, actually, I did it on that Wednesday before, but I wanted to retouch it up just to make sure. Oh, that's that. I made sure the timing was all together. I didn't like how that was sitting, but I found out that I actually had to also adjust it a little more. But I figured that one out. I made sure everything was good. Let's get through. So this is where I was doing the whole, I'm going to rotate. As before I did all this, I had to rotate it 3 times to get to top dead center. This, I only had to rotate it once. And when I'm halfway, look at this, those two actually meet up. That's awesome. So you can get top dead center that way, but it's technically 150 off. Because I think the crank, if I remember right, the crank doesn't go full. No, it does go all the way down. But yeah, top dead center, top dead center. I took off the old cam gears and put on the OEM ones, so I'm glad I did that. New seals in the back because it recommends to always change them out when you pull out the cams. Mainly because when you sit them down and torque them into place, it actually stretches them into place. And then once you remove them, they re-expand to a point where, like a one-time use. Oh yeah, pretty much. We're just rotating. I'm just showing, demonstrating. Everything feels good. I like the rotations. Cool. All right, episode part 2. Where's my part 2? Oh, because it uploaded backwards on me. Okay, part 2. Now this is it together. Go ahead and turn out. You should be able to hear sound. It started. Look at that. Yeah. Cold start. It was really hard. Not clicking at first is mainly because the oil, there's no oil at the top. And then we come back up. So, when a cold start, you're going to hear that little clicking. I think I'm also a quart low, but we'll get to it.
We're getting there.
Let's start. But it responds so much better now. The cam gear itself actually responds. Everything works the way it should be. I'm hoping this weekend I can actually figure more of it out. It's really high. Actually, it wasn't that high. I'll probably hook up the computer this weekend and see what's up too. Alright, let's go ahead and kill this one. Pretty much this is my first start. Is that the lawnmower? That was my first start. Let's see here, part 3, because this one uploaded before that. I did get a... Oh. Wait, when did I get a comment on that? Let's see what that is. Nissan moments, yeah. Oh, that's number 2. Okay. I had one on number 3 too. Yeah. Published. Oh. Weird. Okay. There's one. Probably spam then. Alright, so here is number 3.
Do this one more test, and then I'll probably put on the blow valve and test again.
Blow valve and test again. Oh, wait, were the E-fans working then? No, they weren't. That's before I fixed them. E-fans are not working. That's right, I almost forgot about that. Yeah, I had to pull pretty much this back off anyway so I can install the blow-off valve, but yeah, I had to redo the wiring. Unicorn. The dude in blue. Oh, that dude's cool though. I love that when he did that review. I don't know why I still have that open. Anyway, so it's number 3. That's when I found the E-fans were not hooked up because the E-wires kind of broke. Alright, so let's go to number 4. Let's see what's up. What did I do on 4? Oh yeah, it was running. after the heavy E fan's on. Let's go. We're walking around. I don't know why, but this looks so much better now. Oh, I can see that right there. That's where one of my vacuum leaks happened. It's accidentally, when I had it over here, I accidentally put it up against the turbo. It was really hot. Melted that line. I'm gonna cut that actually. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Where I did the whole thing. I'm just going through it. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. Mm-hmm. I love how it's responding to my idles now, which is amazing. I'm doing it because of I need to trim the wire, and every time I touch it, it pokes me and it hurts. Yeah. So I'm getting there. I'm actually getting there. Number 4. I mean, making huge success. We can actually hear it. It sounds so much better. I'm estimating maybe it's about 1200 RPMs there. I think this is where I actually got it to drop down. Either this one or the next one will be fun. Yeah, this is down further. This is at least about 1000. This is where the idle is really rough. I think I also noticed that one of the wires came off. But let's see. I'm trying to just go through it a little because I don't want to hear that. You can hear that popping all of a sudden. And I think that's also due to this. You know, this is like hooked up to. This is the auxiliary air control valve. Because I have it teed off into this mess here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a whole solid thing again. I'm going to make a little J hook of a thing to go here where it should be. So I kind of have it here. I've been testing to see if this would do anything, but I think that's what's causing my current popping. This is not coming from here. I do need to set the screw in that. But I think this is the way it's rocking is due to this. It's not hooked up right. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to hook that up to this. I think once I hook this up to here, the idle should smooth out. Yeah, that should do that. And I gotta fix that little wire. Instead of being so long, I need to cut down to a certain area. There it is. There. That's what I'm talking about. That came undone. I fixed it though. I found a problem. Alright, so here's the fun one. Go to number 6. Did did a lot of good things last weekend. Let's see. Another idle. A lot of popping, but you know what I noticed about popping? Let's see if we can see it here. I have a divorce dump pipe that goes down. Let's see if I can see it. Oh, you see it right there. Fire. Popping. It's not. I shouldn't have done that, but it's like extra fuel getting dumped right there. Weird. Really weird is it's acting like it's running too rich, but yet it's acting. It's not being. It's acting like it's lean. So this weekend I'm gonna fix that vacuum line. I'm probably gonna pull a plug or two and see how they look, and I'm gonna go from there. The best thing is I can press a clutch in, and it goes down. I mean, it doesn't try to die on me. We're totally awesome with that now. I think I worked out the timing to the perfect point. So that is number. That's it. That is what I got done. 1986, my daily S12. That's an update you want to hear. That's the daily one that I normally do. I haven't been really doing much on it really, other than turning it on and driving it. But today I daily drove it to work and back, so I'm good. So yeah, so the future plan this weekend: fix that little idle, try to get it to stop popping. Um, this is like a huge success. Part one, part two. Oh no, yeah. Here's the timing. I did drop in the coolants. Here's one thing about. Didn't I? Yeah, it's a wrap up. I did that. Yep. That's the 7th. That's the 8th. So that's like 8 videos I done last weekend. So, yep, I'm doing this on my Slackware box. Yeah. Um, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna post this on TougeSW.com. So that's the wrap on episode 12. Hopefully 13 will actually be more success. Maybe I'll drive it. Maybe that's a thing. Hopefully. I do need to work out wiring. There's wiring issues now. All of a sudden, I don't. It might be the headlight switch that needs to be cleaned or fixed. And if that's the case, I wonder if I can. I wonder if I could restore one. I've been wanting to tinker with that for a while. I have like some old broken ones that I can technically repair. But until then, this is what I got. Um, these are my raw videos that I normally upload straight from my phone. I try to give them a title, to explain what's going on inside the video, but sometimes you can't hear it, so that's where this day comes in. I try to explain what I was doing. A lot of this was starting it up and testing how it's working, testing how the timing is going, testing if it's doing vacuum issues, or if there's something else going on. I'm checking to make sure there's still good spark, still good fuel. Testing, always verifying the fuel pressure, making sure this fuel pressure regulator isn't going to fail on me. Doesn't look like it, but I don't know. I've already had 2 fail on me before, but that's because I would have to say bad fuel when I had bad fuel in the tank, and I was trying to do this before with the bad fuel, and the fuel tank's been cleaned out since then. So, and there's no bad fuel in there. Matter of fact, I might have to actually add more fuel in soon just so I can keep testing, but I think we're getting really close. I think the success was the timing, the whole timing this whole time. Ever since I rebuilt the turbo, we have not seen smoke come out of the tail. And ever since I did timing, I noticed that my clothes didn't smell extremely smoggy, but it's still there, mainly because that divorce dump is causing that extra popping noise and extra popping that shouldn't be happening. I need to figure out why that's happening. I need to figure out that little extra step. I think it might be that vacuum line. I'm going to fix that, remediate that this weekend. And I'm gonna hook up the laptop finally. I'm gonna double check with the software Nistune. That's really what it's modded for. We're gonna check the Nistune. We're gonna check. We're gonna double check everything on the Spark side. Make sure everything is good there. Especially since that number 2 was barely holding on. Hopefully that didn't fry the coil back. Shouldn't have, but I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna double check the spark plugs. See if I have to replace them or clean them up, just to make sure. See how badly. Right, I'm gonna try to make sure that maybe the fuel pressure regulator isn't working as good as it should. I might actually go to Harbor Freight and get like another fuel pressure tester line, those inline testers, just to do like a secondary test on the line, just to make sure. Maybe I actually have the stuff backwards, maybe, but I don't think that matters either. Pretty much that's all I'm going to be doing this weekend, with the goals of getting in the car, making sure I can shift into reverse, go into reverse, go into first, go back and forth, make sure everything gets geared up that way. Nothing else has really changed other than the motor. That's it. I have to work on the wiring. I need to figure out why I'm not getting any tail lights, no turn signals. Everything's gone all of a sudden. It could just be as easy as the wiring under the stereo. So, all right. So, let's see more stuff coming up this weekend. Keep myself accountable for this stuff. I'm gonna get going because next drift event, I want to get my car out there. I'm gonna go start doing the fun things again. That's the plan. I'm gonna get past this. We're gonna go back drifting. I'm gonna hopefully get some more GoPros, and we're gonna start doing some really cool collabs with that. Hopefully, so that's all the plan, and I'm gonna call it a night, and that's it. I conclude on episode 12, and until next weekend, of course, check out the YouTube, follow that around. I'll be back I'll be back tomorrow night, play some games. Might jump on Conan because I heard that Pirate Store is going to be hosting a custom purge going on, so we might do that. And then some WoW. And then from there, we'll probably play WoW. Probably play WoW all night. Probably tonight. I'm really, really not feeling that well, so I'm gonna go to bed and get some sleep. And have another day. Thank you for coming around. Thank you for viewing. Thanks for watching. This will be up on YouTube, so if you see this on YouTube, please help me out here. Give me likes, all the stuff. Comment if you want. Give me ideas, whatever. Anyways, catch you later. Bye.